Hi, y'all. Hi, Libra. This is Tamara. This is Sassi Is Magical Tarot. This is for my Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and what's coming towards you in the month of August. I'm going to go ahead and get started. Give me one second. All right. So let's see what's coming in for you in the month of August. Libra, we're going to go ahead and start with the Sassy Star Oracle deck. Y'all, I would like to get these made into Oracle cards. Like, I just have to take the time to go ahead and do it. But let's go ahead and get this started. Again, this is Sassy's Magical Tarot. I am Tamara, but you know that you can call me Sassy. We're gonna give you a general message for August, general message, and pretty much predictions for the month of August. For Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's go ahead and get some cards pulled. Go ahead and get some cards pulled for my Libras. What's coming in towards Libra in the month of August? What's coming in towards Libra in the month of August? Royalty. Mm-hmm. 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 Some of y'all gonna be moving like royalty. New girlfriend slash boyfriend. Girlfriend or boyfriend. Okay, Libra. Dealing with a bully. Run their ass over. Run their asses over. Somebody's dealing with somebody who thinks that they're bullying them or picking on them. Yeah, you've got somebody in your life that's trying to play with you and live your life. I like these cards for you, Libra, except for dealing with a bully. Well, I like run their ass over too. So, you know what I'm saying? So if you're dealing with somebody who thinks that they are running you, Libra, let them know that that's not what's happening. All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the live. Thank you for joining. All right, let's go ahead. Let's pull some cards for Libra. Again, the first card was royalty. We're going to clarify royalty for Libra. Let's clarify royalty for Libra. Let's back it up because I be wanting y'all to see the cards on the table and not just me. All right, let's go ahead and put some cards on the table. Hey, Caleb. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Royalty. Mm. I don't know what this got to do with royalty, right? But look at it. Promiscuous. sleeps around a hot, sleeps around a hot, free for all, sleeps with your man. Sleeps with your man, sleeps around. This promiscuous? Is this royalty? This royalty? Okay, so the message that I'm getting for you, Libra, if you're a Libra that's sleeping around, thank you. If you're a Libra that's sleeping around, you got to understand that you are royalty. You got to understand that you're royalty. You are royalty. You are. I don't want to be like your body is a temple shit because I know you're like, man, I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear that shit. Like, hey, go ahead on with that. Your body is a temple shit, but like, your body is you, man. It is you. Somebody talking too. Like, you might be thinking that you're like doing stuff and nobody knows, but people are talking. People are talking. People are saying things. People are sharing stories. People sharing stories, and it's some Libra woman that's sleeping with somebody else's man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like there's somebody. Thank you. There's somebody who's sleeping with somebody else's man. Like I'm sure there's a Libra that sleep a Libra man that's sleeping with somebody else's woman as well. But this card says sleeps with your man, and I'm thinking it's not your man. I'm thinking that some Libra is sleeping with somebody else's man, and it's just not becoming of you because you are supposed to be royal, and you should move like a royal. You should move like the king and or queen that you are. You know what I'm saying? Don't give that ass up. Don't give your body up. Do not give your body up. This is not a. This is not for somebody else. This is for you, Libra. Don't give that body up. Don't give it to nobody. Don't give it to anybody. Not right now. Slow it down. Somebody got a pretty decent high body count. High body count. So be mindful. Again, they talking. Somebody talking, Libra. So what you think you're doing behind closed doors? You're like, oh, I got a friend. Thank you. I appreciate that. When somebody's like, oh, I'm doing this behind closed doors and I got a friend and somebody's messing with friends of friends and y'all think they're not talking, but they are. They talking. They talking. And they laughing and they joking about it. They don't care as much as you think they do. They don't care as much as you think they do. They're actually laughing and they're joking about it. They're kind of taking you for a joke. So be mindful of that. New girlfriend, new boyfriend. It's time for somebody to get somebody new. Something's old, outdated, old news, and discarded. Simple as that. You're gonna have somebody new. Maybe it's your ways of thinking that are outdated, or your person's ways of thinking that are outdated. This relationship has run its course with previous situations, and it might not even be like you're leaving one person for another. It's just you leaving those things in the past. Maybe they stop you from moving on to someone new because you were kind of stuck on that person or stuck on what they said or something that they did to you. So now you're getting to the point to where that's no longer going to bother you. That's no longer something that's relative to how you're moving. And now it's going to be time for something new. One second. Some of my cards flipped all over. All right. Let's get some more cards to clarify. Dealing with a bully, run their asses over. You know what? Somebody been watching you. Somebody watching you. This bully watching you. They watching your page. They watching you at work. They watching you at school. This person watching you, and they're trying to pick up all the information that they possibly can on you, Libra. They watching you. They in the shadows watching you. That's creepy. You got a little stalker. You got a little stalker, Libra. You got somebody who your energy, who thinks that they're a bully, and they think that they're getting information on you to use against you. But I think at the end of the day, they're not getting shit. They're not getting any real information. They're not. They're not getting any real information about you. But they're doing their best though. I'm telling you, they're watching your page, Libra. They watching you at work. They watching you at school. They watching you walk down the street. You got a creepy person. Look at them in the shadows. Look at them in the shadows. You over here having fun, enjoying your life, and they standing to the side. They watching you, Libra. Mm-hmm. And that's why I'm like, and you said they running you, you run them in circles. And look at this card. Look what it says: run their asses over. Dealing with a bully, run their asses over. I'm actually gonna do Scorpio right after Libra, so I'm not sure yet. So stick around for Scorpio right after Libra. They're watching you. They're watching you. You got a creeper. You got a little stalker. I don't know if it's a man or a woman, but they watching you. It could be a man or a woman, depending on you, I guess. You know what I'm saying? But they watching you. They want to know what you're doing, and they want to know what you're doing so they can use it against you. That's the craziest part about it. Because that's why I got that bully right, dealing with a bully. but they not bullying shit. They're not bullying shit because one thing they can't do, they can't use what a Libra is doing against them because the Libra already know they're doing what the fuck they want to do. Libra already know they're doing what they want to do. Libra's doing exactly what they want to do. They can't be intimidated by you coming to tell them what they already know they out here doing. And that's how you're gonna end up running their ass over because like, bitch, you can't make me mad about the choices I'm making in my life, bitch. I'm making the choices. I know I'm making them. Let's get another card. Let's clarify. Live your life. You're living your life. And you know what? I like this card. I hate nothing about you. And this is you not hating anything about yourself. This is what this card is. You living your life. This is for you. I need for you to look in the mirror and say, Libra, I hate nothing about you. I feel like Libras already feel that way anyways. So like I don't really know too many Libras who don't like feel that way about themselves. Like get a mirror and like, la 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 la. Like I just love me, right? If I'm not mistaken, like Libra is ruled by the planet of Venus, like the planet of love. So like I just can't see you like I could see you like I hate nothing about you. I hate nothing about me. Looking in the mirror, ooh, I hate nothing about you, right? And that's the type of time that you're on. That's the type of time that you're going to be heavy on in the month of August. And you know why? A lot of you are feeling this way, even though you love yourselves. I think some of you were down, just not feeling your best. This does not mean that you were hating yourself. It's just that you weren't feeling your best. Like a lot of things probably weren't going in your way, weren't going your way. So sometimes you have to just remind yourself. You have to remind yourself to go outside and enjoy life, pick up a flower, go on a picnic, go on that date, but don't give up that ass when you go on the date. Don't give up that ass. Don't give up that cat. Don't give up that penis. Keep it. Keep it. Okay? A date or outing with another person does not mean to arch that back or move those hips. Okay? Doesn't. And I say that because it's promiscuous card on the table. And I'm telling y'all that somebody's talking. If you're a Libra that's hunching, that's dealing with friends, you having intercourse with friends in a circle, they talking. They talking. They all know it. They all know that they hunching you, Libra. So don't think that this you hunching this friend and you messing with this friend too, and they don't know it. They know it. They know it. They kind of like they running a train on you at different times, basically, because they know it. They know. They know. So if you're a Libra and you're messing with people in a circle, don't think for 1 minute that the other friend doesn't know what's going on because they're talking. So I'm like, keep it to yourself. Like, as a matter of fact, let those people go. Don't deal with them no more. Block them. We on a blocking spree. Block them. Make the last time the last time. Block them. Don't even let them know why you're blocking them. Because bitch, and think to yourself, Sassy told me that bitch, I don't know that I'm messing with both of y'all. I know that I'm messing with friends. You know what I'm saying? And y'all bitches over there talking about me. Because they talking. They are talking. All right, let's get some more clarity here. Got my yin yang oracle deck. Let's talk about this royalty and this promiscuous card. Libra, y'all know y'all royalty. Y'all know y'all kings and queens walking around this motherfucker. Y'all know it. Y'all know it. Y'all know it. Y'all have a different type of energy about yourself. You have a different type of movement. The Libra is about fairness and balance and you know what I'm saying? Justice. You know what I'm saying? So y'all know y'all move a little different. That's why you can't be out here just messing with any and everybody and even just hanging around any and everybody. You can't just even hang around any and everybody. That's what you have to do. That's exactly what you have to do. You have to show up and let them speculate. You have to show up and let them speculate. Like, bitch, you think what you want to think, but you don't know. You don't know. Yep. And be mindful. You have to be mindful. Don't tell your what you have going on to anybody. It's somebody that you're close to and you tell them different things. Be mindful because they have an envious spirit. Like they be trying to live vicariously through you, but they kind of jealous of the life that you're living and the things that you're doing as well. And so they're going back and they're maliciously talking about you. Some of them are talking about you to men or women. They throwing salt and they throwing shade, Libra. They throwing salt on your name. That just came to me. It's somebody close to you. When you doing stuff, you might be talking to like different people, and they throwing salt on your name. That friend that you tell the different things to, they going back. If you're a Libra man, that guy, you telling them stuff, they going back to tell the girls. If you're a woman, they're going back to tell the woman, or depending on what you like. You know what I'm saying? Hmm. Facts. Now you're not gonna be able to stop it, because that's the thing about it. Like, what they fail to realize is like the people who are in love are really like Libra. Like, yeah, they might hear what the person is saying, but they still gonna come back to Libra. Like, that's just the gist of it. They still gonna come back to Libra. Like, this is what I have seen in my time. Like, I've seen some Libras do some wild shit, and then the people can't leave them alone. Like, I don't even give it a day. I'd be like, man, what the oh, okay, they back. All right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've seen it. I have seen it. Like, they really can't stop it. But they are going and they're telling and they're trying. I will say that. They are trying to stop it. All right, let's get some cards. Let's get some clarity for this promiscuous card. Control and tactics. So what y'all trying to do exactly? Are y'all trying to use this to control situations? You trying to use your body to control a situation, Libra? Do that make you feel royal when you do that? Like, you can still have control and all that stuff in a different way, because your energy is so sensual as it is. It really is. It's so sensual. Your energy is so sensual, and like it's so sweet, and it's just love. It feels like love. It feels like love. To be around a Libra for many is a privilege. You know what I'm saying? It's a privilege. And you're like, oh, Sassy, don't blow my head up. I'm gonna blow that bitch up. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna blow it up because, like, to be around you, Libra, is a privilege. So you don't really have to do a lot of the things that you are doing for people to treat you royally, for people to give you anything that they have. People give you their last. People give you their first, seconds, and last. A motherfucker will go out there and build you a whole house, depending on how you talk to them and the way that you look at them. And that's pretty much all you have to do. That's pretty much all you have to do. I'm telling you, you don't have to do a lot to get the treatment that you want, to get the treatment that you deserve and that you want. You don't. You don't. You don't at all. So if you're using sex to get to control the situation, I promise you don't have to do that. Your energy in itself controls the situation. Your energy by itself will control the situation, Libra. It will. You don't have to do that. You just have to be around, because sometimes Libras, like, I don't know, y'all ever seen an ugly Libra? Like, just think about it. Think about it. Like, think about all the Libras you know, men and women. Like, have you ever really seen an ugly Libra? Like, y'all come cute. Y'all come cute. Yeah, come cute. I ain't gonna lie. Like, Libras come cute. Like, and some people are just happy. Like, some sides just come cute. Like, Libras come cute. Virgos come cute. It's just some sides that just come out and they just have a nice look to them. You know what I'm saying? They just aesthetically pleasing to the eye. And Libra is one of those, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people just feel privileged to be around the cuteness in itself, like the look. And then once they get around you, like, you have good conversation, like you're funny, like, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like a lot of times it's just one little thing that you do too much of that you don't have to do. And it kind of stops people from wanting to do the things that you want them to do, if that makes sense. Like you think you're controlling them, but you're actually hindering things. You're using this as a control tactic, but you're actually hindering things, and it kind of stops them from seeing the royal glow that surrounds you because they automatically see it. As soon as they look at a Libra, as soon as they see Libra, royalty, boom, gold dust and sparkly shit floating all around, butterflies and shit all around your head, and they see it. They see that shit in Libra. They see that shit, and then you get in there, and you're like, I'm gonna do this, and that helps the royal fairy dust and all the shit that they saw around you. They don't quite see it anymore because you're trying to control things in an unnecessary way when not understanding that you being in their presence is the control alone. Because people are weird. People are weird. People want to control things. People are weird. Like people are weird because people just be wanting to be all in your business. That's all it is. People want to be in your business. People want to know what you're doing and what you're saying. Like they want you to live out loud so they can actually have something to talk about. And so the irritation is them not knowing what you're doing or what you're thinking or what you're feeling. You know what I'm saying? But then you'll go around this person and you'll tell them what you're thinking and what you're feeling. You know what I'm saying? And that's jealousy. They want to be in your circle. That's all that boils down to. Like they want to be in your circle, and they get mad when they can't be in your circle. They can't be all in your business and shit. Thank you, duck and cover. They can't be all in your business and shit. That's what that boils down to. Let's talk about this new girlfriend, new boyfriend for Libra. Let's talk about it. You know what? Y'all got some new. Y'all got new something coming in. Y'all got new something coming in. But you know what? You nervous of it though. You nervous of it. Guarded, vulnerability. Some of y'all don't want to be vulnerable. Some of y'all don't want to be vulnerable. And I think, I hate to say this, but I think a lot of y'all, instead of like being emotional and being vulnerable, you'll fuck the shit out of them. You fuck the shit out of them, though. You'll fuck the shit out of them. Like, I don't want to talk about my feelings and I don't want to talk about none of that shit that, deals with emotion. But get in this bedroom, I would tear your ass up. And honestly, that's the outdated shit. That's the outdated shit. That's the old news. That's the insecure shit. That's the shit that is hindering you from getting exactly what you want and what you deserve. Okay? Because again, when people see Libra, they see royalty already. They see it. They see it. Like I could call a Libra out when I see them. I could tell by the way they move. I could tell by the way they dress. Like I could call a Libra out when I see a Libra, right? Once they start talking, I'm like, okay, that motherfucker got Libra placements or something, right? But like you're guarded. You're guarded. You don't want to show anybody vulnerability. But again, you'll tear their ass up though. You'll tear their ass up. You'll hey, fuck them up. Literally, fuck them up. And when this new girlfriend or new boyfriend, because somebody coming in, they want to be they want to be your loved one. They want to be in a relationship with you, right? You're gonna have to be more vulnerable. You're gonna have to open up. You're gonna have to talk with them. You can't just be trying to tie their ass to the bed. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to be vulnerable. You're gonna have to let them know, like, hey, I don't like this. I love this. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to be like, well, I've been hurt before because, like, that's too much. That's too heavy. You know what I'm saying? But set your boundaries. You know what I'm saying? And when you set your boundaries, that's basically kind of telling people like what you've been through before without giving them details that a motherfucker tried you in the past. You could just be talking like general, like, I don't like a motherfucker who's out till 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. That's not you saying I had a boyfriend or a girlfriend in the past. That bitch used to be out all night long trying the shit out of me. Like not like that. That's just like I don't want nobody out that's out late night. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to go on dates, and it's not you saying my last person didn't take me on no dates. Because a lot of times when you tell somebody that somebody else treated you shitty, they'll start treating you shitty too. And then you're like, damn, I just told you I went through that. I don't want to, I just went through that. So why would you start treating me the same way? Because it's like, okay, you took it before. Like sometimes they feel like you'll take it again and you'll stay with them after they took it, after you took it before, because you took it before and you stayed with that bastard. So, you know what I'm saying? I feel like you'll stay with me too. So just give your boundaries, say your likes, say your dislikes, ask many questions, right? Don't just use 10. Don't just use fucking the shit out of them. That's just the gist of it. That's just the gist of it. Don't do that. Because again, it is a privilege to be around a Libra in itself. It is. Uh-huh. I know exactly what you mean. And you know, people do have and hidden agendas and stuff like that. But that's why you ask questions. You ask your questions. And sometimes you have to ask roundabout ass questions. Sometimes you have to ask roundabout questions that for them have nothing to do with nothing. But in the back of your mind, you know exactly why you ask them that shit. Like you know exactly why you're asking them that. And if they get a wrong answer, you push their ass to the side. You watch how they treat their mommy and their daddy. You watch how they treat their siblings. You know what I'm saying? You watch how they talk about the people in the circle that they are closest to. Because if they talk about them and tell their business, they'll talk about you and tell your business too. It's just what it is. They will. They will. I don't give a damn. They will. They absolutely will. So you ask them some questions. I'm talking about you ask them some wild ass questions. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know the best questions to ask, but get online and say, like, give me some questions to ask somebody that I'm interested in to get a different type of answer. Because like when you go like to a therapist, they ask you questions that have nothing to do with what y'all talk about. But they know that a certain answer means a certain thing. Like you might not be thinking about it. You might just be thinking about answering that particular question, but they know exactly why they're asking you that because in their mind they're getting a totally different version of you. You got to. You have to ask the character questions, and not so much just character questions. There's other questions that you should ask too. Like I can't even think of one right now. I can't even think of one right now. But it just roundabout ask questions roundabout ask questions to see who exactly you're dealing with. You know, what type of time they're on. Let's get clarity for this bully that Libra's dealing with, or they're going to deal with, or they're coming into play with when it comes to August. What the hell are they watching? What the hell are they watching? You know what? This person watching you, they regret something though. They regret something. Like this a bully or whatever, and they watching you, but they're watching you out of regret. They're watching you because at some point, and y'all dealing with each other, they did something or they said something, and they know they fucked up. Like, and that's probably the reason why they're watching and not really approaching you or coming around to talk to you, because you probably won't even let them in your space. You probably won't even let them come around. They probably can't get too close. If you see them coming, you'll walk the other way or you'll stop talking mid conversation when they come around because something that they said or didn't sit well with you, and now you know you fucked up with them. So maybe at one point this was a bully. They were trying to be a bully, and you probably said that shit straight. You probably ran their asses over. I believe you ran them over. Or this is something that's coming towards you in August. They want to be a bully. You're gonna check the shit out of it, and then they're gonna start watching you, and they're gonna be watching you because they regret trying to be a bully, and they regret the fact that they no longer have access to you the way that they did. Yeah, y'all could have been good friends. Y'all could have been good friends, close relatives, and you're just like, nah, nah, y'all fucked up. Like, get out my face. That's so weird. And that's so accurate. And that is so weird because why are people like that? Why are people like that? Like, you know you're wrong. However, Like you want to be able to say, "I told you so." I told you so. I told you that Libra did this. I told you that Libra was doing that, or you know, what I'm saying like, bitch, mind your business first of all. Mind your business first of all. Even if I was doing this or that, mind your business. Mind your business. It doesn't matter what I'm over here doing. Why the hell you watching me so hard? What the hell you getting out of watching me and what I have going on? Just clarify living your life and Libra telling themselves they hate nothing about you. Let me see something. Libra, y'all dealing with a twin flame? Hold on. Mhm. I'm not dealing with a twin flame. Confusion, Neptune, illusions. Listen, there should be no confusion in you living your life. You living your life, illusions, confusion. And you know what? I just believe that the confusion is in you're not trusting yourself enough. You're not trusting yourself enough. I hear that somebody prays a lot. I'm hearing that you pray a lot and that you have faith. Like, and you might have faith in like maybe a higher power, but it's not enough faith in self. There's not enough faith in self. Thank you. You don't have enough. Thank you so much. You don't have enough faith in self. That's where the confusion is coming from. And I think that's where you need to live. That's what it's saying, live your life. And you need to get in front of that mirror and tell yourself, I hate nothing about you. Because somewhere in there, you got confused and forgot who the fuck you was. Mm-hmm. 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 And maybe this bully, for some, this bully got in your head a little bit more than what you think. It made you start second guessing yourself. It made you start second guessing yourself. Or maybe you're bullying yourself. Maybe you're bullying yourself, Libra. Maybe you're bullying yourself. You're being too critical. You're being too critical of self. Some of my Libras are not being honest. I'm not gonna say critical, honest enough with self. Honest enough with self to sit there and look at yourself and you can say, I hate nothing about you while still correcting and growing in your life, in your day-to-day life. You can still correct yourself and still say, I hate nothing about you, Libra. Libra, I hate nothing about you. You can still correct yourself. There's no confusion in that. You there two things can be true, and those two things are true. You can still look in the mirror and say, I hate nothing about you, while still correcting things that need to be corrected. Because that's okay. That's life. That's how you grow. And what Libra wants to grow into is a motherfucking strong ass tree, a sunflower. Hey, shit, I don't care. A watermelon if you want to grow into a watermelon. Something that's fruitful, something that's multiplied, something that's amazing. You don't want to grow into a weed and choke everything else out around you, kill everything around you. And that's where the confusion is coming in. That's where the illusion is coming in. That you can't tell yourself, I love you, even with mistakes that have been made. I don't give a damn. I don't care nothing about that. So what? So what? Like, so what? You can have made mistakes. You can have did things that you're not proud of and still look at yourself and say, I hate nothing about you. And it's not saying, and as you can hear it, you listen to the words, I hate nothing about you. This is not you looking in the mirror and say, oh, I love you. Oh, you're beautiful or you're handsome. This is saying, I hate nothing about you because somebody hates something about themselves. They hate it. They hate it. And even the mistakes, they're lessons. We're learning. Mistakes and learned lessons bring wisdom. So don't ever confuse those mistakes with just like, damn, why did I do that? I fucked up. Yeah, you might have fucked up in that moment, but man, time goes on. We keep living life And you forgive yourself because you have to forgive yourself. You'll forgive that next bitch. You'll forgive that next bitch. And they be doing shit. And you'll forgive that bitch. You gotta forgive yourself too. You gotta forgive yourself double time. And this is still with you being honest with yourself. Like, okay, I fucked up, but this is how I'm going to improve. This is how I'm going to grow. Somebody not living their life because they feeling like they fucked up. Somebody not out enjoying themselves to their fullest potential. Somebody's supposed to be out going on dates. Somebody's supposed to be going out just, hey, taking trips, and you're not because you're sitting over there in some woe is me ass shit. And that's not what it is. And it's all an illusion. It's all an illusion that you're creating in your mind. It's all an illusion. It's all an illusion. We all do fucked up shit. We all doing some shit out here that we don't have no business doing. Look at Trump ass. You know how much that blind motherfucker love himself? Look at a lot of people. Like, for some reason, the first person that came to my mind when I think about this, like, I'm not trying to like compare y'all to a serial killer, but like, y'all seen how much Ted Bundy loved himself? Like, to be a psychopath that he was. Y'all seen how much that bitch loved himself? Like, and I use these comparisons to say, and that bitch wasn't making mistakes. He was just really out there being a psychopath. Once is a mistake, okay? Okay, after that, it becomes a habit and a pattern, okay? But hey, even if you created a habit, even if you created a pattern, it's still not enough for you to hate yourself. It's all about growth. It's all about stopping to see the pattern. It's all about stopping to see the habit and not sitting there like, I don't really know what's going on. I don't really know why this is happening. I don't really know. It's time to get to the root of it. Get out of that confusion. Get out of that state of illusion. And it's all created by just by you and your thoughts. Because Libra is the sign of justice. So now you're over there trying to fix it to yourself like, damn, how did I get here? And how do I get out of it? By living your life. Keep moving forward and living your life. Don't stop. Don't sit in the house and just don't just sit in the house and not enjoy yourself. Don't go to work and come home and that's all you do. Go out and feel the sun on your skin. If somebody lives near the beach, you live near the beach, go to the water. You live near the river, go to the river. You know what I'm saying? Go sit in the grass. I don't know, that's some cliche ass shit. Go sit in the grass. Go have a picnic. You don't even have to have anybody with you to do these things, Libra. You could just go out and do it by yourself. You don't need nobody. You don't need nobody. And you know what? When you go out by yourself, you know how many people you're going to that's gonna come to you anyways. You know how many people? Y'all magnetic. Y'all know that, Libra? Y'all have magnetic energy. Y'all are very, very magnetic. And I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna blow your fucking head up, okay? It is a privilege to be around a pretty or a handsome Libra. It is. It is. It's a privilege. It's a fucking privilege. It really is. Like, I don't give a damn. It really is. Like, it's a privilege to be around y'all. It's a privilege to deal with a Libra. It's a privilege. Y'all the card of justice. Y'all the sign of justice. Y'all the sign of balance. It's a privilege. All right, let's get some clarity with Matero. Let's pull some cards with Matero. You're gonna get out your head. This royalty, this promiscuous energy you're trying to use as a control tactic, you're gonna get out of your head with that. You're gonna realize it's all mental. You're gonna realize it's all mental. You're gonna realize that it's all mental. It's all something that you've had in your head. It's all something that you've had in your head that has you using that as a control tactic. You're gonna get out of that mental block and you're gonna stop and be like, okay, like I really don't have to do shit to get what I want. You can smile, you can wink, okay? You can give a bitch a hug, like conversation, and they're gonna do it. They're gonna do it. It's not gonna take for you to do anything with your body besides look at them, give them that look. You know what I'm saying? That's all it's gonna take. It's not gonna take, and you're gonna realize that. You're gonna realize that in the month of August, you're gonna realize like it does not take all of that. And then so once they finally do get that body, that's the icing on the cake. That's what's gonna fuck them up. Okay? That's what's gonna fuck them up. They're gonna already have built you a house before you give them the body. And then once you give them the body, once you give them the freaking body, they're gonna move heaven and earth about you. They're gonna move heaven and earth about you. Because it's icing on the cake. Because they already like your energy. They already like your aura. Another card. They like your aura. They like your vibe. The high priestess reverse. And this is just about being like things being more like more understood, more uncovered. And that's a real good card to go with this Eight of Swords. Because things that you were keeping to yourself, you were holding, close to your chest. Like you gotta just be able to let a lot of that shit go. It's gonna be a little more easy to you. You're holding things close and you're holding things tight. It's so funny because for like Libra to be, ruled by the planet of love, like you don't trust easy. You don't trust easy. Not with your heart and your emotions. That's you don't trust easy with that. Again, you might tie their ass to the bed, which is so interesting once again. But to like trust them with your heart and your emotions, you hold that shit tight to the chest. It's tight. Tight. Holding that shit like this. Bitch, you can't have none of this shit. But you're gonna start allowing that shit. You're gonna be a little bit more vulnerable. You're gonna stop holding it so close. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a little bit by a little bit. A little bit by a little bit, Libra. A little bit by a little bit. I'm telling you. Tower reverse. A little bit by a little bit. You're gonna start being more vulnerable. When this new girlfriend or boyfriend comes around, or this potential for a new girlfriend or boyfriend comes around, like you're gonna want to blow it. You're gonna want to make shit shaky, bro. Like, damn. You're gonna want to, because the tower is still the tower, reversed and all. You're gonna want to. You're gonna want to. You're still gonna want to tie their ass down to the bed, even though I'm telling you not to. Okay? You're still gonna want to. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna want to tell them things that they shouldn't know. You shouldn't tell them about your ex. Don't tell them your ex was a shitty ass ex and they was a cheater. And don't do that. You're gonna want to though, but we're not gonna do that. Okay? What we're gonna do, we're gonna set our boundaries. We're gonna talk about our likes and dislikes because there's ways to talk about your exes without going into detail about your ex. You know what I'm saying? Because if you tell somebody I don't want somebody who comes in at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, they could speculate that, you had an ex that came at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, but it's only speculation. You didn't tell them that. You didn't tell them that. Even if you did have an ex that came at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, you didn't tell them that. They only can speculate. They only can assume, but it's not too much assumption that could come behind that. They could just really just understand that's a boundary that you have. And if they ask you, well, dang, did you have an ex that came in around that time? Like, it's not about me having an ex that came in around that time. I just don't want that. You know what I'm saying? At this stage in my life, that's just not something that I'm willing to put up with. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want no person that talks to multiple people. Well, did you have a person that talked to multiple people? Well, at this stage, at this age of my life, like I know that people will talk to multiple people. So I just want to make sure, like, if you're coming over here, like, you're just talking to me. You're not talking to a bunch of people. Instead of saying, my person was a cheater. Yeah, that bitch was a cheater. He cheated on me with my neighbor. He cheated on me with my cousin. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's ways to do that shit without, like, telling all your fucking business. You know what I'm saying? You're going to want to. You're going to want to. Because the time in reverse says you're going to want to. But you're going to pull yourself back from doing it. You're going to pull yourself back from doing it. And guess what? It's going to be some forward ass movement. It's gonna be some forward ass movement. Shit gonna shoot. This new girlfriend, boyfriend, I congratulate y'all right now. Y'all come back and tell me if y'all meet somebody in this month of August and you're like, okay, we finna make this shit a thing, and y'all don't have these conversations and you didn't tell them all your business, you know what I'm saying? You didn't tell them like your ex-wife wasn't a piece of shit, your baby daddy wasn't shit. Like, you're not gonna tell them that. You're just gonna, you know? Be smart with your wording because there's still ways of saying that your ex was a piece of shit without being detailed and letting them know it was actually your ex that was a piece of shit. And once you do, this chariot says it's gonna be forward movement. You know what I'm saying? Expect you two to y'all two might do some traveling together because you know the chariot represents travel. So y'all might do some this new girlfriend, boyfriend, y'all might do some traveling together, some motherfucking exploring, you know what I'm saying? Some date nights and just heavy movement. Heavy movement. Gotta be strategic with your words. That's all that is, Libra. Gotta be strategic. Y'all have a Instagram. It's Sassy is Magical. It's SASSI underscore is underscore magical. Yeah. All right, let's talk with this bully. This bully upset as hell. Your bully upset. And see, that's why I said the regret card. And that's what I said. Okay. Cards, these tarot always come back and confirm what the fuck I had said. Okay. And again, the person wants to be a bully, right? You're gonna check that bully. Then once you check that bully, they're gonna be watching you and trying to see what the hell you have going on. They're gonna be watching the shit out of you once you check them. They're gonna watch your social media. They're gonna watch your work if you work with them. If you go to school with them, they're gonna watch you at school. They're going to watch you walking down the motherfucking street. And they're gonna be watching because they regret losing access to you. They're gonna regret it. This nine of cups was like, dang, I thought me and Libra were going to be friends. Like, bitch, how you thought we was gonna be friends and bitch you trying to play in my face. And I did not let you play in my face. And they have the audacity, some audacious ass. Hey, these folks are crazy. Cause how the hell you're sad? Because I didn't let you play with me. Libra. They were tripping. They were tripping, Libra. Let me another card. They tripping. They have the nerve to have hurt feelings. This shit weighing on them. This shit gonna weigh on them. This shit gonna overwhelm them. What? Who the hell is this person, Libra? Who is this person? Who the hell is this? Can I get a little insight on who this person possibly may be? Can I get a little description or a little insight on who this person possibly may be? This bully. I gotta know. I gotta know. It's your ex. You running their ass over. You're running their ass over. That's some audacious ass shit. Like how the hell you trying to play in my face. You trying to do shit to me. And when I check you about how you trying to handle me, you start watching me and you see that I'm living life and I'm still moving forward and I'm still doing things of that nature and now you regret it and you feeling sad and now you got the audacity to be like, damn, this shit hard on me. Like what the hell? So if you wouldn't have never checked it, Libra, yeah, this is a person with a sharp. This is a for some it's a feminine energy. It's a feminine energy. And it doesn't mean that it's a woman, it's just a person with feminine energy and they're rather intelligent. It's an intelligent person. It's a smart person. And so they know how to say things to hit their target. They know how to say things because it's not do. This person has a sharp tongue. And they know how to say things to plant seeds in that brain to touch that heart and that soul. And if it's a man, they talk like a bitch. I'm sorry. They talk like a bitch. They do. If this is a man, they talk like a bitch. But this is a feminine energy and they got a very sharp tongue. They smart as fuck though. For some, it could be an air sign, you know what I'm saying? Air sign, that's what source usually tends to be. Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. But this person got a sharp ass tongue. And they be saying shit. They be saying little smart shit. And they be trying to dig and dig and dig and dig. They know how to touch you. They know how to touch you with just the smallest thing. They know how to touch you. Yeah, some people are manipulative, but it takes an intelligent mind to be manipulative. It's not too many dummies that manipulate. It takes a smart mind to manipulate. It takes a pretty smart mind to manipulate. It does. Yeah, it ain't too many damn fools out here that's out manipulating shit. It tends to be an intelligent person that can get you to think and feel another type of way based off their words or something that they're doing. That's a that's a smart person. Only time a dummy would do that, they stumble over it. It's not something that they just set out to do. They stumble over manipulation. Other than that, no, a dummy not gonna manipulate. But again, that I definitely can feel the energy of who this person is. Let's clarify living your life. Let's get some clarity over here. Cause I'm gonna need Libra to be out here living their life. I don't need y'all to be out here. I don't need y'all to be out here dimming y'all own light. Libra, I don't like it. I don't like it. Cause even though like Queen, the Pentacles usually represent earth signs, but I still see the Queen of Pentacles as something that Libra is good with when it comes to like living in luxury. You know what I'm saying? Like high value, like being wise with their money, like, but especially high value. That sticks out to me the most. But the Queen of Pentacles is in the reverse. So somebody doesn't know how don't know how quite high their value is. You're stumbling over yourself. You're stumbling. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And just because they didn't know that you were as smart as them does not lack that they're smart. You know what I'm saying? You just happen to be smart too. But it doesn't negate the fact that manipulation is still comes from a smart person. Now it does take another smart person to understand that this bitch is trying to manipulate me. It does. It does. Okay. You say you're a Jake? Oh, you're Jake. Hey Jake. And thank you for joining the live. Mm-hmm. Now you're smart though. You're smart. You know what I'm saying? Air signs tend to be smart. There's a sign of clarity. Um that's a sign of intelligence. The swords and air signs, those they tend to be extremely smart. So you know what I'm saying? It takes some motherfucker to really pull the wool over your eyes. And for me, it's like you're pulling the wool over your own eyes. It's really not nobody else outside of you at this moment that's pulling the wool over your eyes, Libra. It's yourself. I think right now it's just yourself. I think a lot of y'all are second guessing yourselves, second guessing who the fuck you really are. And the illusion it lives kind of more so in you than it does in any outside source right now. And that's why this queen is in the reverse. A lot of y'all not knowing or remembering how high your value is. It's high as fuck. It's high as fuck. I'm gonna tell y'all again. It's a privilege to be with a Libra. It's a privilege. Mm-hmm. Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because people are funny. People are funny. That's why you gotta check them, and you won't give a fuck about what they think or how they feel. Because they don't give a fuck about what you think when they trying to run play over you. They don't give a rat's ass. So you have to do the exact same thing with them. Well, then maybe it's not your story for this one, but it is for somebody. For sure, for sure. I know many Libras, and I know this is somebody's story for sure. For sure. You know what I'm saying? That's why this is a collective read. So you always have to take what resonates for you and leave what doesn't. Because there is some Libra that doesn't know the value of self. They don't. Stuck in their heads, think replaying a lot of things that they've done in life and in the past and not realizing the value of self. They aren't. They aren't. They are not. They don't realize how valuable they are. And it's funny because like The first card that we pulled was royalty. And to understand that the Queen of Pentacles is in the reverse instead of upright, for me, I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? I don't like it because your value is high. And again, I'm gonna say it again, it is a privilege to deal with a Libra. It is a privilege to be in a close circle of a Libra. It is, especially as a mate, as a mate, for somebody to call you their friend. It's a privilege because it's all about fairness. It's all about balance. It's all about justice. But for some reason here, maybe some of y'all are picking up the energy of the people that you're around. Because sometimes energy like bleeds off, and it bleeds onto us. And y'all might be picking up the energy of people y'all around who don't quite know their value. And hey, y'all talking amongst each other and having a woe is me pity party. And if that's the case, get away from them and go around somebody who knows exactly what the fuck they want, and they moving and they getting exactly what the fuck they want. Cause sometimes it's just that easy. They could be weighing down they could be weighing down your scale and have you at the bottom while they at the top of the scale. Let's go to love for Libra. It's coming towards Libra for love in the month of August. Yeah, yeah. And that's the balancing of the scales. And I think a lot of times Libra will let their part of the scale hit the bottom while they're trying to uplift somebody damn else. Trying to uplift somebody else. They're around people who got so much shit going on with themselves. So sometimes you start feeling like, damn, this is my story too. And a lot of times that shit is not your story. It is the environment. It is the environment. Because Libras, I'm telling y'all are I don't really know. I don't know no ugly Libras. I don't know no strange looking ass Libras. And I don't know. And I'm not a Libra, okay? I am a Sagittarius. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all come cute. Y'all come cute and handsome and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all have that aura about yourselves to where, like, you really could get any and everything that you wanted just by breathing, just by being. You could. You really could. But sometimes it's the environment, it's the people that we deal with, you know what I'm saying? The way that we grew up. And that kind of dim shit a lot. It has a tendency to dim what you have going on. You have to wake up and kind of see it. Yep. You have to wake up and see like, yeah, like, nah, this shit is not for me. Like, I'm really that. I'm really that. Love in the Libra. I like this card for you, to be quite honest. The devil is like breaking past old habits. And for me, I know what I just said about y'all. You know what I'm saying? I know what I just said about y'all, Libra. Okay? Don't be trying to guard your heart, but tie their ass to the bed and fuck the shit out of them. Okay? You can't. And I think a lot of y'all are breaking away from that. You're breaking away from those habits of like guarding your heart, but like, bitch, if we get over here, I got something for you type of energy, right? And like, you're letting go of that energy and moving on to healthier ways of moving when it comes to love, because you want something different. You want something different. A lot of you want to be married. Want to be married. You want a house and a family, white picket fence type action. You know what I'm saying? Or just a stable mate. Just somebody who's stable. Just somebody who's stable. Absolutely. Y'all got some new shit coming in too. Y'all see that page? Because y'all got something coming in that's offering. They want to offer you something. They want to offer you a little love. They also might come with a little gift. Because again, it's a privilege to be with a Libra. Yeah, people be jealous of me because y'all cute. You not hearing what I'm saying. You don't hear me. Y'all cute. Y'all come cute. So people gonna look at y'all and be like, this bitch. Y'all come cute. Y'all do. Y'all just do. Y'all just do. You know what I'm saying? It's just one of those things, you know. People don't like cute. People be jealous. They be jealous. You know what I'm saying? I got something coming in. You got some offering. Somebody coming in and they're gonna come with a little gift. They're gonna come with some flowers. They're gonna come with something in their hand to let you know that they are very much interested. And the way that they're gonna talk to you, it's gonna make you feel relaxed. It's gonna calm down some of that anxiety, those thoughts of like, bitch who sent you. Like it's gonna calm you down, and you're gonna be like, okay, like this person made me feel good. Like, oh, I like that. I like this whole progression. I like this whole progression. This devil in reverse, like not trying to be, you know, up to your old tricks and shit from the past, like, handling things, a little more health in a healthier way. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have somebody coming your way that's gonna come offer you, they're gonna come offer you themselves, first of all. But then some gonna come with a little gift. Because the page of cups is usually like a little gift. They usually come with a little love and a little offering, right? And this whole thing's gonna make you feel good. It's gonna make you feel like I see new. It's see new. But I see new with this card. New boyfriend, new girlfriend. Mm-hmm. New boyfriend, new girlfriend. I see new for sure. Yep. They're gonna come in and their demeanor is gonna be a sweet demeanor because it's the page of cups. So it's gonna be sweet and it's gonna be light and it's gonna be, they might even be nervous when they walk up on you, Libra. They might even be nervous because it's still, it's such a childlike, cute energy. Probably somebody that's been crushing on you and they finally gonna get the nerve to walk up on you, and their little innocent energy is gonna make you feel good. Actually, be on the lookout. Y'all come back and tell me when that comes to you this month in August. All right, y'all come put it in the comments and tell me that y'all met y'all new boyfriend and girlfriend and shit real sweet out here. All right, we on finances and career. And the first card I pull out for finances looks like boom. Ace of Pentacles. New financial opportunities. It's a new job for some. This a promotion for some. This is just new different ways of making money. Different ways of making money. Got some money coming in. Ace of Pentacles, it tends to be new beginnings. Um, it some of y'all got some money coming in, not just even financial opportunities, a little flow. I don't know where it's coming from. I don't know where it's coming from, but it's coming. It's coming. So on top of the new opportunities for the money, you got some new money just coming your way. It's like that shit gonna fall out the sky. I don't know why I feel that way. Like when I look at this card, like it's how the Ace of Pentacles is just like hovering in the air. So I be feeling like this money just gonna fly out the sky. It's not really something you're gonna have to work for. It's gonna be like, where the fuck this check came from? Or look in your bank account and be like, I got more money in my bank account than I thought. Like, where did this money come from? You go through your transaction, you're like, damn, where this money came from? But it's not like no transaction in it to show that you got like extra money. It's just there. Like, what the fuck? This money came from. Be on the lookout. Congratulations in advance for that. All right. Yep. Let me know. Let me know. Okay. Now this is seven of swords and the death card. Listen, so I know they like seven of swords. Oh, that's some sneaky ass shit. Oh, that's some creep ass shit. But for you in this finance, it's strategic movement. It's not sneaky. This not underhanded. This strategic movement when it comes to your finance. You're gonna have to do something just a little bit different. You have to do something a little bit different. I'm not telling y'all to go out there and fucking do no illegal ass shit. But what I'm saying is the things that you were doing, you have to tweak it just a little bit. You're gonna have to tweak it just a little bit and be a little bit more strategic with your movements when it comes to your finances, right? Like, hmm. Because again, I know they're like seven of swords. Oh, that's some creep shit. Somebody being sneaky, but it's not necessarily being sneaky. For some of you, start telling people about your money. First of all, keep it to yourself. Like, don't tell nobody nothing. Like, we're gonna keep it under wraps. We're gonna be very strategic with our money making moves and the way that we're making money and the way that we're getting money. You're gonna be quiet about it. You're gonna be on the hush hush about it. Again, I'm not telling y'all to go out there and do no illegal shit. But we're doing some tweaking of our finances. We're definitely not gonna tell a fucking soul. Don't tell your mama, don't tell your daddy, don't tell your kids. Nothing. Exactly. Exactly. Absolutely. Definitely protecting your interests for sure. Like for sure. And you know what? If you are currently like in like financial difficulties, there's about to be a change for you. Huge change. The death card is the ultimate card of transformation and metamorphosis. And for a lot of you, the cocoon time is over. It's butterfly time. It's time to turn into that butterfly. And that's what's happening here for you, Libra. You're turning into that butterfly. You're transitioning. You're transitioning. Your money's about to change. Like I know these cards are like, damn, what the hell, Seven of Swords and Death. But for you, because the Ace of Pentacles is right here. So the Ace of Pentacles says new beginnings in the financial area, right? You're not telling nobody about what you getting financially and how you're getting it and how you're moving. And the Death card is like transition. Transition. We're going from a fucking caterpillar to a butterfly. Okay? Huge transition, huge metamorphosis, total different you. Because I'm gonna need for this queen to be back upright. And not too long from now, she will. She will. She was in the reverse before, but she's gonna be back in the upright. You're gonna be back in the upright. Mm-hmm. I see a huge financial change for you, Libra. Huge. Gonna be starting with this financial opportunity and this money that's gonna drop in your lap. Don't tell nobody about this money that's dropping in your lap now. Don't you tell a fucking soul. Keep it to yourself. Wow. Mm-mm-mm. Creeps. That's creep. That's creep. Was it somebody that you knew? Or just like a random person? That's creep. Yep. Huge transformation. Huge transformation. And I like, again, progression. This is progression. You got to think about how the cards line up. It starts with you, new financial opportunity, getting money falling out the sky. And you're like, where the hell this money came from? You keeping it to yourself and you're moving strategic. Because a lot of y'all like to give. A lot of y'all like to give. Y'all want to help people and give people shit. Don't let nobody come live in your house. I don't know why I need to tell somebody that. Libra, don't let nobody come live with you. Don't let nobody move in. I don't know. I just got that. Don't let nobody move into your shit. Like, don't. Oh, yeah. I hope everybody get locked up. I hope everybody get locked up if they have not already been locked up. Lock their ass up. Yeah. Yeah. Don't let nobody move into your shit. I don't know why. I just got that in the download. But and then it's gonna be a huge transformation. You're gonna be walking in the whole era. And look at it. Look at it. This how huge the transformation is, right? I'm telling you my bad. Wait a minute. I gotta turn it right way. Look how these two are looking in this direction, and then you get to the death card. The whole fucking transformation, y'all. You going in the whole opposite direction. You're not even going in the direction that this Ace of Pentacles, this Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Swords. You're going in a whole another direction because it's a huge transformation. You know what I'm saying? And I love that for you, Libra. Okay. Again, it's a privilege to be in the face of a Libra. Okay. And bitches know that. That's why when they see y'all, they see sparkly shit. They see gold shit. They see, but then they realize that y'all are givers and y'all are pleasers, and then that sometimes hinders them from giving you and pleasing you the way you deserve to be given to and pleased, because they start realizing that, okay, Libra give to me and Libra likes to please me. You know what I'm saying? And that becomes a hindrance at times. And it also makes you start like thinking about yourself just a little bit differently. Like, what am I doing wrong with? Actually, oh, you're not doing shit wrong. You know what I'm saying? You being who you are. You being the sign that's ruled by love. So once you love them, that's what you tend to do is give to them and please people that you love. You know what I'm saying? But they only can go so far when they're not handling business. Understand that you are Libra, okay? You are Libra. They knew they saw royalty when they met you and they saw you. They knew that they saw royalty. They knew there is a king or a queen here and they gotta act like it. Like they have to, I don't say prove themselves, but they have to fucking prove themselves. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes exactly. Tell her no. Tell her no. She can't come stay. It's gonna cause chaos. Cause I just got that download. Like, hey, tell Libra don't let nobody move into their house. Don't let nobody move in. I don't care who it is. Don't let nobody move in because they're gonna cause chaos. They're not coming in to better themselves. They're coming in to leech. They're coming to get what they can get out of the situation and not better themselves. They're not coming to stack up no money so they can move. They're not coming to, you know what I'm saying, become a better version of themselves. They're coming to leech. They're coming to eat up your food, use up your electricity, and all that good shit. And you can't let them do it. All right, so that's what I have for Libra in the month of August. Y'all, thank y'all so much for joining the live. I'm gonna go ahead and do Scorpio. So if you have Scorpio placements, come to Scorpio. Bye, Libra. Y'all have a good one.